Declan Hurley from Bantry, independent. But really it's just a love of community. I think the slogan I've produced this year for my campaign is committed to community, dedicated to progress. So this will be my third time contesting the local elections in West Cork. I suppose in coming to this, hopefully with a proven track record, 10 years experience, and again that connection with the people on the ground. Really, I suppose there's a lot of issues out there at the moment concerning people, either my own, I suppose, concerns and I suppose desires to deal with as a county councillor, but certainly health, I think, really is one that's very high up in everyone's list. Previous governments have tried to deal with this. Current government have failed to do so, and I think, if we're brutally honest, I think it's got a lot worse. Locally, here in West Cork, what does it mean? I think coming from a rural base, being involved again locally with the Friends of Bantry Hospital and being connected with the community hospital back in Bantry Community Hospital, I see firsthand the importance and the need for community hospitals in West Cork, and I don't think they're being, recognised for that important role that they have to play in the overall health system. We see the issue with overcrowding and staffing at the moment in our hospitals, and I think certainly if we could, dismantle the whole health structure and start from a grassroots base again. Big issues, again, sometimes do have local solutions to it, and I think that's one here, is that if we can certainly look at maybe Bantry General Hospital. A&E was closed down a number of years ago. I think that's one priority I'd like to focus on, is getting the A&E back up and running again. I think it sounds as if it's a big problem that's not being addressed or can't be addressed, but I think it can be addressed. Staff shortages still seems to be a big issue, and I think it's particularly frontline staff, doctors, nurses, consultants. They're dealing with the face-to-face people on the ground on a daily basis. Waiting lists, I think at the moment the figures are like 540,000 currently, patients waiting for outpatient treatment. Why not can't those people, particularly if they're from West Cork, consultants come down to West Cork, set up in Bantry Hospital and see those people. Day cases, I can't see why a consultant can't come down to West Cork one day in the month, maybe once a fortnight, and deal with people in their own local catchment area. And again, that would take the pressure off of CUH and other hospitals. I think that's one way we can address the shortage and I suppose the backlog in the whole system. Management-wise, I think myself personally, the HSE is just too top-heavy. Mm-hmm. We've seen, I think, since 2012 an increase to about maybe 600 in I suppose, management staff, whereas in the last 12 months there's been a loss of 60 staff, say frontline staff on the ground. So again, there's a big imbalance there from the point of view of management as the staff. We need full resources at the front line. Mm-hmm. Whatever's put in place now has to roll on from government to government to government. I think that's key to the future of this. Mm-hmm. I suppose, look, it's good that yes, there is positives in this whole situation. Being involved with voluntary organisations, the Friends of Bantry Hospital, which I've mentioned, the Friends of Bantry Hospital, those groups are committed to and they love their community hospital. They want to see their community hospital strengthen and I suppose prosper into the future. We're all paying our taxes. But at the same time, week after week, month after month, you have those two voluntary organisations fundraising on an ongoing basis to subsidise really services or equipment that the HSE should be providing. So again, my call is to call on the people of West Cork to put their support back in me as an independent councillor representing the needs and the issues on the ground, representing the people, not the party, and I would urge people to support me. I would hope to get the number one, but if not, the next best preference certainly, but my goal and ambition is to be returned and continue to work on behalf of the people of West Cork.